Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of, you guessed it, narcissists. Don't act like you don't know one. Okay, maybe you don't, but just in case, I thought this would be helpful. Narcissists are masters at dodging responsibility. They're like those little kids who try to blame the dog for eating their homework, but instead of a chewed-up notebook, they leave you questioning your own reality. And trust me, that's not a fun place to be. They've got this whole arsenal of sneaky tactics that can make you feel like the problem, when in reality, you're just, well, you. Understanding these tactics can be a total game changer. It's like getting a backstage pass to their manipulative minds. So, are you ready to shine a light on these sneaky tactics? Let's go. Okay, first up, we've got the classic move of rewriting the narrative. Imagine this. You're having a conversation, maybe a disagreement, and suddenly, the narcissist in your life starts twisting everything around. They'll conveniently leave out details, add their own little flourishes, and before you know it, they're the victim in the story. It's like they have this magical ability to rewrite history in their favor, and honestly, it can leave you feeling like you've stepped into the twilight zone. One minute you're certain about what happened, and the next, you're second-guessing your own memory. It's like, wait, did I imagine that whole thing? Am I going crazy? Trust me, you're not crazy. They're just really, really good at making you feel that way. Next up we have feigning victimhood. Now this tactic is a real crowd pleaser. Narcissists, they love to play the victim. They're like those actors who can cry on cue, except their tears are all about dodging responsibility. They'll take a situation, any situation really, and spin it around to make themselves look like they've been wronged, even if they were the ones who messed up in the first place. And the thing is, they can be so convincing. They'll tug at your heartstrings, make you feel sorry for them, and before you know it, you're the one apologizing for mistakes. It's like they have this superpower to turn the tables and make you feel bad for even thinking they did something wrong. Now this next tactic is one of my favorites. It's called calculated charm, and it's basically the narcissist's secret weapon. You know how some people just have that natural charm that can disarm anyone? Well, narcissists, they take that charm and weaponize it. They'll turn on the charm offensive right when they need to, usually when they're trying to get away with something or when they sense you're onto them. One minute they're cold and distant, and the next, they're showering you with compliments, gifts, or maybe even that puppy dog eye look that's impossible to resist. It's like they're trying to sweet-talk their way out of trouble, and honestly, it often works. Chapter 4. Hold on to your hats, folks, because this next tactic is a doozy. It's called pseudo-logic, and it's basically a fancy way of saying they're going to confuse you with their words. Narcissists are masters at using complicated language, jargon, and twisted logic to make their point, even if that point makes absolutely no sense. They'll argue in circles, throw in random facts that have nothing to do with anything, and generally just try to overwhelm you with their intellectual superiority. It's like they're trying to win an argument by sheer volume of words rather than, actual facts or logic. Chapter 5. Okay, buckle up, because this next tactic is straight out of a psychological thriller. It's called gaslighting, and it's one of the most insidious forms of manipulation out there. Gaslighting is all about making you doubt your own sanity, your own memory, your own perception of reality. A narcissist might deny saying or doing something, even if you remember it vividly. They might try to convince you that you're misremembering things, that you're being too sensitive, or that you're imagining things. They might even try to turn other people against you, making you feel like you're the one who's losing touch with reality. It's a mind game, plain and simple, and it can leave you feeling deeply confused, insecure, and doubting your own gut instincts. Alright, let's talk about shifting the goalposts. This tactic is a classic example of how narcissists keep you on your toes, constantly striving for their approval, which, let's be honest, is about as easy as catching a unicorn riding a roller coaster. They'll set expectations, you'll work hard to meet them, and just when you think you finally made it, bam! They move the goalposts. It's like they need to keep you in a constant state of striving, never quite good enough, always chasing after their ever-changing definition of success. They might demand something specific from you, and once you deliver, they'll add another condition, then another, and another. It's a never-ending cycle designed to keep you off balance and under their control. Okay, this next tactic is all about bringing in reinforcements. It's called triangulating others. And it's basically the narcissist's way of creating a you versus them dynamic. They'll bring a third party into the equation, maybe a friend, family member, or even a coworker, and they'll use this person to validate their perspective or undermine yours. They might confide in this person, painting themselves as the victim and you as the villain, or they might use this person to spread rumors or gossip about you. The goal here is to make you feel outnumbered, ganged up on, and less likely to stand up for yourself. And last but not least, we have the classic move of stonewalling or going silent. This is the narcissist's way of shutting down any conversation or confrontation before it even begins. They might give you the silent treatment, refuse to answer your calls or texts, or simply walk away when you're trying to talk to them. They're basically putting up a wall of silence to avoid any kind of accountability or responsibility. It's their way of saying, I don't want to hear it or I don't care. Stonewalling is incredibly frustrating, especially if you're trying to have a productive conversation or resolve a conflict. It leaves you feeling unheard, invalidated, and powerless. So, there you have it. You're now officially equipped with the knowledge to spot these sneaky tactics from a mile away. Remember, narcissists are masters of manipulation, and they'll often use these tactics to avoid taking responsibility for their actions. But here's the good news. Knowledge is power. By understanding these tactics, you can better protect yourself from their manipulative behavior. You can start to see through their games, set boundaries, and refuse to play their game. At the end of the day, these subtle tactics form part of a larger web of manipulation designed to shield a narcissist from accountability. By recognizing these behaviors, we can better protect our mental well-being and make more informed choices about our relationships. Stay aware and stay strong.